Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Oh, they could be caught. And the shot! He's got away with one there. They've played it short. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. Back when it goes. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now there's takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. McTominay! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Good ball, good take. He's had a shot! Goal, Scotland! And Scotland are in front. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So we have had... Oh, good effort! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And
Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now it's Adams. Now this could be a chance. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, good spread. Drills one. Goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Scotland find a position of real strength now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
He's picked his way through, drives it in. And that has been knocked clear.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from.
And the finish! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Scotland have hit a quick-fire double here. Now it's Adams. He's in, must be! He's having a shot! And that's a good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Scotland are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Scotland are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's hoisted clear. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. In towards the back stick.
Well played and well cleared.
Oh, this looks sharp.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Scotland clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly
Big chance! No, that's just wide.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Showing great feet there. McTominay. Oh, such a decent chance! Oh, good finish! And they're threatening to fly away here.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
After 37 minutes is number 10.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. No, he's not getting past him there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's on it, can he get away? Good read, needed to be. That's put paid to the danger. The keeper's ball. This is a promising build-up. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's McTominay.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, it's a chance! And that's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Number 9.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. He's in a great position here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He has a... And the shots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened? In he goes again. And that's a sharp finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Number 19.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
And that is indeed the final act. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Scotland are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time. And a chance! It's bounced back off the post. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. McLean. McGinn. Quality ball. Tries to play it through.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more.
Shoots! He's got a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Plays it in. Great chance! And there's a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Number 10.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he's gone looking for safety. And he's forced to go back. McLean. Oh, can he get onto this? So, what can they make of this? McTominay. Robertson. McGinn. Crosses it in. Chance! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that has put paid to that. Almost an hour gone. McGinn. Tries to pass it through. Shot, surely! And it's come back out to him. And it's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now it's McTominay. Now it's Adams. Knocks it out wide. Look at the space here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's aimed into the middle.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Shapes to shoot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Substitution for Haiti, number 20.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Substitutions taking place.
Towering header! Haiti are looking to go forward now. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, he's enjoyed that, he evidently loves the contest. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Chips it through. Chance for a shot! And he's there to belt it away. So we have further activity on the bench here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Coming on the field.
And it's McTominay. Space for him to turn and look. And he's whipped. He's rising! Against the crossbar. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Scotland have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. McTominay, that's a lovely, neat pass. Decent chance! And that's a tidy finish. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Number 11.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Oh, they could break here. Looking for the run, and it's made its way to him. Terrific effort! No, got right underneath it. Oh, he's been caught napping. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Robertson. Hurst. Cross neat. Oh, greatly!
Has been indicated.
And he's spooned it over the bar. Played out wide. Skims. Tries a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Robertson clears without hesitation. This looks promising. And he was quick to react. And that's it. Scotland can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. So, Jim, how do you reflect on... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then. Danny Olmo, totally focused today, as always, as he has been throughout the 499 appearances he's made up until this one.
Well, what an amazing career he's had, Peter, and I'm sure this won't be the last significant landmark he'll surpass. I think when it comes to consistency, this guy has set the levels.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Desai looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Desai is there and he can pick it up. Oh, lovely feet, tries a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Mbappe. Out of play for a throw. Oh no, this does not look good. He's picked his way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. So what can they make of this? Passing is crisp and sharp. Ibrahimovic. Neymar. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, really well played.
Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo proves just a little bit too strong. Indonesia yet to have an attempt on goal. Now then, the ball's come loose, and he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Searching pass he's played there. Desai, always a very imposing presence at the back. And it's Olmo. Threads one in. No luck with that dink over the top. Schneider. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Hazard.
Odense definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Seedorf is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Kimmich, he's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. The ball has bounced loose now. Always goal side. Seedorf. Schneider. Always onto this. Mbappe! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! That is a gem! An absolute gem! The first significant strike. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Seedorf. He's in a great position here. Oh, there's a probing ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And he's being shifted off it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And it's Schneider. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Dani Olmo. Tries to play it through. And he's straight offside. Azar. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Danny Olmo. Hangs in a cross.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Seedorf. Ibrahimovic. And it's half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Indonesia unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And a header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Belletti. And it's Kimmich. Oh, that's well spotted. Maldini. That's Rijkaard. And this is Neymar. Knocks it out wide. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Bale is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Very nicely done. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Desai cuts out the pass. 60 minutes played. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Bale. And it's Sneijder. Here's a shot! Oh, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Indonesia are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
He's in a good position. Chance! And a neat finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
66 minutes is
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
coming on to replace him is number 18, Donadoni.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Azar. Indonesia have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Defending was strong and firm. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. He is through here. Takes a shot! Nearly, but not quite. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he welcomes it in. It's a goal kick.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 14.
Indonesia have opted to make another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Picked out brilliantly. Oh, truly brave defending.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Oh, no joy this time. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Nice interception, well timed. Caught offside that time. Belletti, and he welcomes it in. Towering header!
Indonesia really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Driving on and making good progress. And here's Mbappe, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Chance! Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And the through ball. Crunching tackle. And the number on the board is 3.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that pass just didn't quite work. And he's quick to get rid. And it's Belletti. In by Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's a fine interception. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. A San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So it's down to business here. Well, we just know, of course, what an excellent goalkeeper Dida is. Indeed, some consider him to be right up there amongst the elite.
Yeah, towering, and someone who always has great presence. For me, he just always seems relaxed and in tune with everything that's going on.
It's Ibrahimovic! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Lampard! It's wide, but only just.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
And it's Lampard. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's full on! Knocks it into space. Donatoni. Oh, easy pickings there. Rijkaard. And it's Olmo. Danny Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Donatoni. Shoots! This time, surely! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Indonesia really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Lampard. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Ibrahimovic. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Ibrahimovic. Gerrard. Gerrard! Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he's missed a very good chance there. He might have got a little too much on that. Indonesia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And here's Gerrard. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Ronaldinho. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And he's going to have his name taken. Gerrard.
Milan always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
It's run loose here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Stood up well to him there. Mbappe in the hunt and looking threatening. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. Threads one in, and it's made its way to him. That has been slung wide. And that's been drilled in. Ibrahimovic. Can he spark a counter here? And here's Ibrahimovic. Tries to play it through. Akanji gets across to intercept that. Zanetti. Played for Lampard. And it's Gerrard. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. He's having a hit! Well taken goal. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Big chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here, can he finish? Real chance! And that's a tidy finish. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
He's found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he skips past his man. And this is Ibrahimovic. Cleared without hesitation. And smartly reclaimed. That's destined for the flank. Ibrahimovic. Maldini eases him off the ball.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. The second half, he's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Kimmich's cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Kimmich. Maldini is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And the counter is on. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's Lampard! That is produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Floated through, and he's intervened well there. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's takes a shot! The referee's awarded a free kick. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Cambio di giocatori.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was...
Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
It's Lampard! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's a goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now
that could spell trouble. There's a sharp little ball here. He's having a shot! Fantastic from Forlan! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are disappearing out of sight. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Numero 13.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Ronaldinho supplying the width on this right-hand side.
Ronaldinho clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And no surprise, that's a booking. Yamal. Chiellini. Rijkaard. Oh, nicely intercepted. 75 minutes played. And that's gone loose. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And here's Yamal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Rooney is eyeing up his options in the middle. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Baresi is there, and he can get that clear. Milan have a free kick. So, another set play. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Baresi gets it away. Yamal! Milan have their second corner now. Lovely feet. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Can he finish? Oh, good effort! No, he didn't quite meet it right. De Bruyne. And Yamal. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Rooney! They've got to be quick to recover this. No, he's not getting past him there. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Chooses to go cross-field. No, that's been intercepted. Foot in. Great vision. Dani Olmo, and he was alert to it. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Yamal. And he's being shifted off it. And here's Dani Olmo. And here's Ibrahimovic. That's that, the end. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So, Jim, how do you reflect? Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way.
Well, Alessandro Nesta turns defence into an art form. If you like your defenders slick and quick, this is the man.
Yeah, no, I'm right in. Terrific effort! There it is!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think
Here's a chance! And that tested the keeper.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required.
Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Kvaratskhelia. Rodri. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Now it's Maldini. In it comes. Manchester United with the corner, there first. Kvaratskhelia goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Belletti. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And here's Ibrahimovic. Out towards the flank, looking for options for movement. Saliba for Yaya Toure. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pele, he has found the way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Manchester United have their second corner now. They've played it short. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. So, third corner of the game. Mbappe! He will be livid with himself. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Hazard, very much a man of this moment. Can he get it through? He's being urged to shoot. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post. Ah, that's a fine interception. Rijkaard. Tries to play it through. And this is Ibrahimovic. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Shapes to shoot! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Indonesia have scored 2 quick goals here. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Dani Olmo. Yaya Toure.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Kvaratskhelia. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance, surely! And somehow he kept it out.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Dani Olmo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's been cut out, well played. Indonesia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Yaya Toure looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, that's a key interception. Rijkaard. Yaya Toure. Mbappe. Oh, strongly challenged there. Kimmich is always looking to break lines. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And the keeper's given it away. Kvaratskhelia chasing after it.
Indonesia couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Here's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Mbappe. Drills one in. Rodri.
There will be
Yaya
3
Toure.
minutes added
Oh,
time.
this looks sharp. And it's Azar. Now it's Mbappe. Foot in. Knocks it into space. Cute ball now. It's Ibrahimovic! It's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And that means... And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Indonesia enjoying a half which is little short of perfect. The dominant force, the only force in a one-sided contest. That gets us going once more. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Baresi looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rodri. Good ball, good take. Dani Olmo. This is a promising build-up. And the pass is intercepted. There will be a throw-in. Rijkaard aims beyond the defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Defending was strong and firm. And it's Belletti. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Pele in acres of space out wide. So no flag here. So their fourth corner of the game. Kvaratskhelia plays it short. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. They're up to 5 corners now. And he's there to clear it. Rodri, and he's chance! Keeper always had the measure of that. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Baresi with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that is one way to stop him. Yaya Toure. Here's Rodri. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And here's Kvaratskhelia.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Dani Olmo. He has a look at Ibrahimovic! And it's come back out to him. And there's a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now it's Hazard. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Rijkaard. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Played it again. He leaps for it. And he seemed certain to get the 6th.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 22.
Indonesia choosing to make the first change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range. Indonesia have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Chiellini gets across to intercept that. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Silvestre has it in a wide position. Silvestre got a long way forward to join the attack. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, well played. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Schmeichel claims comfortably. Now that's well seen too. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
You can run onto that. That's a... There's the shot! And yes, it's there! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Nicely aimed pass. Donatoni. He's having a hit! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 3.
Indonesia have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Number 8.
Got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
He's sharing a smile or two as he's leaving the pitch, Peter. I think his contribution is widely appreciated.
Maldini calmly anticipates. Yaya Toure. Now, can they get him away? Brilliantly cut out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Probing pass. And that's been won straight back. Donatoni. Now it's Donatoni. And here's Mbappe. And this is Ibrahimovic. And he is and a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's played it long. And that's it. Indonesia pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Ibrahimovic, very much the hat-trick hero. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Tries to play it through. He's picked his way through. It's Ibrahimovic!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. Passing is crisp and sharp. Botafogo have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Messi. Oh, good spread. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed.
Big chance! Maldini can clear it away. Hazard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Spread to the right. Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Hazard. Nice bit of trickery. And it's Zambrotta. And here's Messi. Whistle's gone, that's foul. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Well, plenty of early set pieces here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
So it is still 0-0. Messi. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
What a pass, one that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Belletti. Indonesia do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. That's really well manoeuvred. Ibrahimovic. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Hazard. And here's Messi. Chiellini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a pretty loose pass. Zambrotta. Silvestre tries to pass it through, and he's certainly onside here. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That is good alertness. Vieira. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Hazard, and the finish! And it's come back out to him. That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's really well cleared. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Good read, needed to be. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And now the breakaway. Belletti. Dani Olmo. Silvestre. 5 minutes till the break. Just eases him off the ball. Hazard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, can he get onto this? Rijkaard. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Suarez.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. And we are up to the break.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Substitution in progress.
The second period is on the way. So the first half brought no goals. Messi is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
It's a decent clearance. Ibrahimovic. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's picked it up out wide.
That was lovely, that.
Now the ball in. Keeper has taken decisive action. Kimmich. Rijkaard is... He's having a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the counter is on. Looking to play him in. Rijkaard. Now that looks a decent ball. Look, can he finish? It's in! They've done it! Finally, they've broken through. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Indonesia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Indonesia have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Engages and forces him off the ball. Hazard, who can single-handedly make a difference. He's a sharp little ball here. He's having a shot! Oh, denied! brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that's another good win of the ball. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Botafogo are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Corner number 3 coming up. Hazard plays it short. Looking for the far post.
Botafogo really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Number 21, Neymar.
Over to the other side. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Chips it through. Belletti. Indonesia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And he's picked out the run. Xavi. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Xavi, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Pinches it off him. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. He is through here. Takes aim. There's the header! Oh, it's hit the post. And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 6.
So we have movement on both
Ibrahimovic.
benches.
Coming on the field is number 13, Didier Drogba.
Indonesia
Substitutions
will have
taking
one further
place.
opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Delivers with whip.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's Marcelo. Marcelo charging forward down that flank. Now the cross. Getting up there! So close to drawing level.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up
Number
regretting
3,
that miss.
Joshua Kimmich. Coming on to replace him is number 8, Kukçu.
He's in a great position here. Nicely shaped ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Nice looking ball. Floated through. Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's in! And right near the end, we have parity. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
That's superbly well played. Any aspiring strikers out there watching this, that's the sort of movement you need to create space.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
4 added minutes has been
Through
indicated.
pass. Oh, that's clever. He's being urged to shoot. 4 added minutes on the board. Oh, they could break here. Silvestre. Oh, no joy this time. Zambrota.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Xavi. Played into space.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And time is up. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Volunteers for each
Your
block.
final thoughts,
Please
Jim?
report to the
Indonesia
staff room
certainly
immediately.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this lad, Dominic Szoboszlai, is someone I'm going to keep an eye on here. I like the fact that he's one of the cleanest strikers of the ball, which really shows in both his passing and his attempts at goal. And I can see him drifting in and out, receiving the ball, driving forward into those half spaces and looking to deliver the key pass or get one away himself.
Yeah. Tries a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Indonesia with the corner, there first. Nice interception, well timed. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's being urged to shoot. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chouameni, Cantona, Rijkaard, and Hakimi, Olise, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's made its way to him. And it's Szoboszlai. Oh, well played, well played. Hakimi. Now it's Ferran Torres. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Ferran Torres really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, he has managed to get that all wrong. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good switch, that.
Belletti.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Milan do have a chance to counter here. Could move up a gear here. Belletti. Baresi. Oh, can he get onto this? No, that's been intercepted. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Ibrahimovic. Belletti. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Ball's played through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rijkaard. And it's Olmo. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Szoboszlai. Now that looks a decent ball. Well timed, excellent interception.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Hakimi. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position. In by Ibrahimovic. Well read, and the danger is averted. Hakimi. Kimmich. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! He scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Elise's... Oh, good climb! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Rijkaard can get it clear. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Ferran Torres. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's really well cleared.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Cantona. Now, can they get him away? There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Cantona clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This possibly the last play of the half. And that has been cleared. And for the first half, that is that. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Just a
Your
quick
views on the
request
first
today
half?
for everybody.
Indonesia
Please
really
kindly
have
remove
looked
any
very
cars
good
parked
in
on the road
transition,
outside the
so
stadium.
I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Indonesia are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. Down to business again.
Indonesia definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Traumeri. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. And he's had it nicked away. Serginho. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's an imaginative pass. And he's cut it out. Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cantona. Kimmich. And here's Mbappe. Dani Olmo! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Aimed beyond the defence. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Indonesia are still that goal to the good. Serginho gets into a good position.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 3, Joshua Kimmich.
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Number 8, Kukçu.
Crosses it in here. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He is through here. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He's found a way through. And he's got his range wrong there.
substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Kukçu. Belletti. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. Flings in a chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Dani Olmo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Number 22, Dani Olmo. Coming on the field is number 21, Neymar.
It's their second corner of the game. Neymar! He's having a hit! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Kukçu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Belletti gets a good foot in there, knocks it into space. Oh, played right into his path. Maldini deals with that comfortably. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Kaka. Indonesia have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Now there's a fine... And the finish! And he should have made them pay.
Yeah, it was still a really positive move, though, Peter, to get the runner through like that. It's great coordination.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
3 minutes added time.
Maldini cuts it out. That's good running with the ball. Looking to play him in. Chance! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Indonesia find a position of real strength. And that's that. Indonesia looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. Well, here's a man who stunned everyone in that famous summer of 2002. He had a hand in his country's most famous goal, their most famous win, and he helped to introduce the footballing planet to Senegal.
Yeah, he did indeed, Peter. El Hadj Diouf, the undoubted driving force behind that fast, powerful, direct style of football that once shocked the world.
Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. This looks promising. Oh, nicely intercepted. Looking for a runner. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's played through for him. And he gets rid in a hurry. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Snyder. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aims beyond the defence. Both sides exercising caution for now. Seedorf. Look at and the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. And he's cut it out. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Dani Olmo.
That was lovely, that.
Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo crosses. And it's claimed by the keeper. Seedorf is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Olmo. Mbappe! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Ibrahimovic with a real chance here. Takes a shot! Indonesia
really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Rummenigge. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Rummenigge. He's a sharp little ball here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Seedorf. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's intervened well there. Dani Olmo can see things others simply cannot. Baresi gets over and intercepts. Showing great... Tries one from range! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Kimmich really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Maldini. Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Silvestre made a surge, shapes to shoot! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Seedorf. Platini. Rummenigge.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example. He read that really well and stopped it.
The ball has bounced loose now. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Chiellini gets across to intercept that. Knocks it into space. Can he finish? That was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Taken back almost at once. Belletti. Kimmich tries to pass, and he shoots! A skipper's goal!
Well, I can tell you, that'll definitely liven up the half-time team talk. Scoring first is always a plus, but scoring with that level of quality will surely lift every member of that team now.
1 minute at a time.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And for the first half, that is that. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Indonesia leading by 1 at the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Indonesia have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. Down to business again.
Indonesia definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Schneider. Well, that looks a decent ball. And the shots! A finish of the highest order. Two to the good, and they are purring. Mbappe! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. A case now of complete control. Goes for a shot! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
And they win it back again. It's not an especially good pass, that. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Mbappe is onto this. Now the delivery. Terrific effort! And that's a tiny finish. Just cruising! They are cruising! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Indonesia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
It's their second corner of the game. That is a brilliant interception. And that was very necessary. Played out wide. Strokes it back. Now, can they get him away? Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, super ball. Chance! He's got a goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Indonesia are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely...
He leaps for it! Oh, terrific save. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Danny Olmo. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, almost a sixth.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 22.
Indonesia choosing to make the first change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here. Looking to play him in.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Now, can they get it back? Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Maldini. Platini is wide and looking to get onto this. Maldini is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Tries to play it through. Spread neatly. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Getting up there! It's hit the upright. And he can't put it away. Silvestre bops him off it and wins back the ball. Looking for the run, and it's Ibrahimovic. That is a crunching tackle, and the counter-attack is on for Milan. Donatoni. That is good strength. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Indonesia have a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 3, Joshua Kimmich. Coming on the field is number 8, Kukcu.
And that's a shoots! And he hits the net! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. And they can counter here. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 6.
Drogba is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Coming on to replace
Plenty
him
of jostling in that box. They just need a good
13,
delivery.
Didier Drogba.
Towering header! And he's missed it.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
That has been cut short. Donatoni. He came in hard, very hard. Well, there's the clearance. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's the shot! Well, that has not gone well. He's having a pop! Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, good ball! Great chance! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Indonesia have themselves a chance from the spot. This further to improve their cause. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
And that will be the final act. Indonesia pretty much in utopia. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started.
I think it goes without saying, Peter, that Michel Platini will be standout here.
Yeah, a man, of course, who's been idle. And the finish! And he's done it! The ideal start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Ayutthaya finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, it's a great ball. Chance for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's an imaginative pass. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Pirlo, and it's Michel Platini, and he was quick to react, played into space, couldn't squeeze it through. Maldini, Pirlo, Platini, back towards the middle, and this is Eto'o, and Romario! And a neat finish! They are right back in business!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
What are you thinking about the goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a constant...
He leaped for it! And yes, it's there! Into the lead once more! Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Indonesia have their lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Vieira. Bigo running with the ball. Bigo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, it's come loose. Dani Olmo. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Pirlo, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. Belletti. Cross to the back post. Thuram with the clearance. Bigo. Bigo makes a dash for it. Rafael Varane, approaching the half-hour mark. Nice-looking ball. Oh, well played, well played. And reclaimed it in a... Romario! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Corner number 2 then. Baresi gets it away. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. And he's in on, and the shot! It's fallen kindly here. And one thing is for sure, that will not deter him.
Knowing him, he's only going to be even more willing to shoot after that.
Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. He's going all the way! Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's going to have his name taken. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Oh, shooting chance! Well, that is commitment to the cause. That should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Probing pass. Oh, delightful ball. And Romario! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Romario clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Pirlo. That is ended up in no man's land. Pirlo is always looking to break lines. Kimmich. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Chips it through. Schmeichel claims comfortably. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And he's straight offside.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
There's a sharp little ball here. That has been cut short. Vieira. And it's Figo. And it's Pirlo. Now that looks a decent ball. Looking for a runner. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's the end of the first 45. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Indonesia are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. So off we go again. Now it's Romario. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Rijkaard. Can he get it through? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Eto'o is onto this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Ibrahimovic! Figo. Desai. Nicely weighted ball. Didn't quite work for him. Ayutthaya are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Some really good ball movement.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, that's well spotted. Maldini is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Vieira. Rijkaard does well not to be outdone there. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kimmich. Rijkaard. It's Kimmich. And here's Dani Olmo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Figo. Figo. A dangerous raider down the right-hand side. Can he finish? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 22.
Ayutthaya have their third corner.
Coming on to replace him is number 21, Neymar.
Indonesia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And this is Romario. And it's Vieira. Now it's Platini. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Oh, that's excellent, such a clean tackle.
Good ball over the top. Desai spots it and intercepts. Pirlo. And they can counter here. Platini. Romario. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And here's Platini. And it's Pirlo. And here's Romario. Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's looking to catch him up.
Ayutthaya really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Mbappe. Ball is over the line. Produces a cross. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, that's good defending.
He's having a go! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Belletti. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And here's Romario. Platini. Crossing, and the shot! And no mistake. Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Ayutthaya are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have movement on both benches. So again, we have parity.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. It's a clearance, but not much of one.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Looking to play him in. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, good-looking ball. Varane calmly anticipates. 2 minutes to be added on. Oh, he's found support out wide. Getting up there! It is close, but that is the last of it. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. Johor Darul Tazim have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Mbappe did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in. Chance for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Belletti.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's well spotted. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Xavi Alonso.
Belletti. Baresi.
Ambitious ball here. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. That's a cute ball. Well read, nice interception. Indonesia are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And that's definitely not his best. Now it's Villa. Cannavaro. That's a sharp pass. And this is Griezmann. Griezmann showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
A heavy challenge. Xavi Alonso. And the pass is intercepted. Dani Olmo, and that could set him on his way. Irwin is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Knocks it into space. And here's the chance to counter. That's Rijkaard. And here's Ibrahimovic. Nagatomo. And it's Xavi Alonso. And it's Ibrahimovic. Rijkaard. Looks to the other side. It's Belletti. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Kimmich. Griezmann. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Great vision. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And the shot! Played out towards the right wing. Spread to the right. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. Now, can they get him away? That looks a good ball through. Sane picks it up out wide.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's picked out the run. Irwin. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Now that's well seen too. Griezmann. And it's Nagatomo. Griezmann. For Xavi Alonso. David Villa! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Now it's Villa. And here's Ibrahimovic. And that brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So neither side has found a way through yet.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, David Villa.
We're on the move again.
Number 11, Neymar.
Both sides defensively robust up to now.
Griezmann. Coming on the field. Number
That's
27,
been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Number 10, Messi. Number
Looking
8,
tidy in possession here.
Fernandez.
Sane. Xavi Alonso. And it's Rijkaard. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. It's Xavi Alonso. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Xavi Alonso cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Silvestre. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Rijkaard. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Like a and a header! The keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Johor Darul Tazim with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Pings it across. Good effort first time.
Nunez really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Corner number 2 then. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Rijkaard. He's going for goal!
Substitution.
Mbappe, never out of the action for very long.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And here's Nunez, shot a goal! He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
So, third corner of the game. Messi goes short. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Kimmich gets a foot in here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nice interception. It's Ibrahimovic!
Rijkaard.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Irwin is always looking to play quality balls. That's destined for the flank. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Johor Darul Tazim get their fourth corner. Messi plays it short.
Look, a little variation can't hurt here because they've got no previous.
Messi with the short one. Messi, in by Messi. Impressive job. Oh, crossbar! Oh, what has happened here? Just a quarter of an hour to play. Sane receives it in a wide position. Crossed in again. Oh, great leap! Harmlessly behind.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Indonesia are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Messi.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. So we have movement on both benches.
Number 19, Sane. Number 14, Xabi Alonso.
He's hit it long, but astray.
Number 20,
Chiellini.
Serginho. Number 21, Joshua Kimmich. Substitution in progress.
Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Cannavaro. Nagatomo.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Tries to play it through. That has been slung wide. And that is headed... Terrific effort! Oh, wow! That's crazy! Mass euphoria! Ecstasy! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Johor Darul Tazim look like they've won it, but it's not. There's the shot! And that's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Johor Darul Tazim have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us.